I believe. Double check Meeles. Yep. Okay. I do think everyone in this bracket is him, so that'll make it easy on me.
Alright.
Alright. Getting into game 1 of HeathenRite versus Meeles. We're going to a starter stage. Woo! Julesvale, honestly, I'm not too knowledgeable on either of these characters, frankly. But what I can say is that for a lot of the time, this stage is a lot closer to FD than people would prefer against Kragg. Oh, that's crazy. Hold on. Okay.
Yeah.
It's when the platform's on the side, it's kind of like, especially if you're not on the platform side, as SK, I feel like it's gonna be very, very hard in neutral to get in against Kragg, a character who's really, really good on FD-like stages. But
And I think,
go on.
well, I also, oh wow, with a crazy F10. That's one of, I think, personally, Shovel's biggest weaknesses is that he has a very linear recovery, because we were just talking about how, like, Malo and Zetterburn have these mix-ups to their up specials so that they don't just get absolutely stuffed. And Shovel Knight just does not have that. So especially on FP like stages where he can't land on platform, he's kind of a sitting duck.
Yeah, especially if you're being like forced to land on stage with up B, that is like worst case scenario because you kind of have like a fast fall timing mix up. But if your opponent just waits, especially with Kragg Rock, you're gonna get hit by it. There, that was good that Heathen wasn't able to parry at that time because they had Rock out. But right now we're seeing a 3-stock coming out from HeathenRite so far. At 90% is Kragg. That's a pretty safe percent to be chilling at, as long as your DI is in order. Lots of Kragg shards. Meeles isn't really able to buy much, so his... That was funny looking. his neutral is suffering from that. Hopefully close out this kill soon?
Oh, almost got the second up air, but just barely missed it.
Yeah. Here's a buy? Momentum mail. I can respect that. You know, on your last stock, kind of like...
Yeah.
The extra longevity that you get from having momentum mail, that's so unfortunate. That's hilarious. Put the rock there and then just jab you off the top of it and you die off the bottom. That was great. Breaking pillar. This is good so far. Honestly,
Yeah.
Meeles doing pretty decently right now. Might have died to that without the momentum mill. I won't lie.
Good, but like
die to
just
that.
down there. That was good awareness, just down there off the rock.
Yeah.
As well.
Definitely.
I wouldn't have thought of that in the moment.
I feel you.
Mango says that oh, Address is back.
Am I late? A little bit. You haven't missed your first set, don't worry, but... right now we're working on HeathenRite and Meeles' set. Next up is yours. So if you have... I don't have enough replays for your set. I don't have the first game. So if you could figure that out, Russ, I don't know if you sent it. I'm assuming you did because Mango doesn't have them. So if you could like get me the 4th game in the same place that you sent the other replays, that'd be awesome. You forgot to save the first replay.
You forgot to save the first
Okay, we just don't
replay.
have it. That's totally fine. Don't worry about it. It
All right.
happens. You know what I mean? Just make sure in the future. Yes, you're always late. Just make sure in the future you have autosave replays on. It's simple. It's easy. It's fast. It's effective. If you don't know how to turn on autosave replays, I think it's in like the tournament chat of Rivals Academy. I was looking at that earlier.
I didn't even know that was a feature. I didn't know that autosave replays was in Rivals.
Yeah, especially if you're playing in like brackets where you might make a top 8, you should definitely have it on. It's also good for like reviewing your own replays, you know? Like, oh, I just played like a top player. Let me. You're fine, Rose. I'm not like mad at you or anything. It's just unfortunate that we don't have all the games.
Things happen.
If you could tell us who won the first game for later, that'd be great though. Because I need to update the score for that. Speaking of updating the score, game 1 went to HeathenRite. Anyways, game 2 we're gonna see a bit of a Hodan stage. What's this one called? Like Fountain? Hold on. No. Treetop
I think
Lodge!
it's like.
It's not Treetop
Alright.
Lodge, but something Hot Springs.
It's definitely.
High Dive
Really
Hideaway. That's what it is.
Say that again.
It's called High Dive Hideaway. Says Autobot Jazz.
Ah. Good, breaking the pillar again. Like he's Shovel Knight has had really good awareness on just break pillar before Kragg even has a chance to get off of it.
I've definitely noticed through both playing against and watching HeathenRite that down B into rock pull is a big habit of theirs. So Meeles kind of like, that's so sad. I don't think I've ever seen that move get parried. Anyways.
I don't think I have either.
Right? It's a weird situation to be in. But down B into rock pull is definitely like a common habit for slightly lower level Kraggs to have. And it can kind of put you in a weird spot if your opponent didn't get hit by the down B, because then you can just get smacked for it. Oh, we're not seeing it right now, which is good, but caught by the up B. Good buy. I like buying there instead of chasing the Kragg.
Yeah, that was really good because he's in armor anyway, so you're not gonna be able to do anything. So I might as well just buy something from the shop.
Wait, that was awesome. Wait, this is awesome. Wait, Meeles is my favorite player. Nice roll through there. Wow, Meeles actually has combos right now. With the momentum mill, definitely helping with running around and just being a dork.
And he brought Ghost Fist.
True. I don't know what's best in this matchup, but Ghost Fist is, I think, always a good choice. I don't think it's ever a bad one. It's good to have something to augment your neutral a little bit. Wow! And you're just dead. Margaret, if you're still here, can you ban that person? Anyways. Good parry. The rock just still chilling on the other side of the stage is so funny to me, just the green rock. Oh, that would have been a really nice up air.
He tried to tech roll out, but he couldn't tech roll out because the rock was in the way. Or not the rock, but the dirt from Shovel Knight up smash.
Yeah. This is a pretty fun set to watch, I'll admit.
Yeah.
Both these players playing around each other pretty decently, I'd say. Rock pull, yup. Get another down B. HeathenRite just isn't ready for these up Bs from Meeles. Just not ready to parry or punish them in like any way, shape, or form. Oh no, this is dangerous. I love Ghost Fists.
He's doing a very good job at using Ghost Fist as almost like a get off beat.
Oh wow.
And anchor.
That was a good game. I like that. Getting a nice counter pick, it working out, you love to see it. High Dive Hideaway is definitely the play. Alright. Next up, game 3. We have a guaranteed game 4 here, actually. That's awesome. Game 3, we're gonna see another reskin of a stage. This one, I still don't know the name of. But it's the King Knight stage, just the reskin of Triple Pond.
Alright. I don't know the name of this one either.
Yeah, it's whatever.
So we'll just call it Triple Pond.
Triple Pond!
It's a pond, trust us.
Pretty much. Bit of a commanding lead right off the bat of this game. 70% on your first stock is not what you want to see against 10%. Oh wow.
You know, crazy like backwards up tilt into back air. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Yeah, late up tilt is definitely a tool.
Oh,
for the ages.
100%.
Nice up strong. Evening it out really well, Meeles here. Probably could have jabbed after that dash attack instead of forward tilt. Maybe misinput though. Oh, unfortunate DI on the up strong. Wow. Nice forward strong. Good DI though from HeathenRite. A lot of people don't, especially at these lower levels. I was definitely one of these people who did not ever DI SK forward strong correctly. I just died off the side. So HeathenRite really using that bulkiness of Kragg off the side to his advantage. Oh wow.
Yeah, and Shovel Knight has bought the armor again. I think he's bought that armor first every game so far.
Probably, yeah. 700.
Wow, and that's going to take it.
Yeah. Those were some interesting nairs. Luckily, the damage nerf on it is probably coming into play here, but I like empty land up tilt there to punish that. Like not rushing anything, just kind of doing what you need to, and then the up strong to punish the Infinidagger. Wow. Shortened Infinidagger too. Oh wow. Good combo here from HeathenRite. It's a nice little 3-piece. That's Kragg, that's kind of all you need. Wow.
Oh yeah, that's also funny interaction. Up strong, I always forget that. Shovel Knight up strong does not break Kragg's rock, he just launches it.
I think the same goes for up or down tilt, sorry.
Down tilt?
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure like the coding in the game is that like, wow, nice forward strong. But the coding in the game is like that, how do I say? The up strong rock from SK is like the same as the rock from Kragg, so they can both interact with it in interesting ways. So like how HeathenRite could just take the rock and hold it. Meeles can smack around Kragg's rock. Alright, moving on to game 4. We are not going to see a reskin of a stage. We are going to Speed It 3. Now this is a counter pick from Meeles, I believe it was. I'm not too
I personally think this is one of Shovel Knight's better stages because of the recovery we were talking about earlier. It's a lot easier to choose to be ambiguous about whether you're going to land on the platform or land on the stage right next to the platform.
True. Like with characters that like already struggle in recovery, especially like lower level like SK, it's very, very nice to have that mix up of am I gonna land on the platform? Plus the platforms on this stage are so low that it'll hit through the bottom of the platform, and actually even the up people will still hit you if you're underneath it. So it's a very icky thing to get hit by, but it works. Nice roll. Ooh, up strong rock again. That works. Jab on the pillar, good. No pillar right now. I don't know if you buy there. I think you just, I don't think you even bought anything. You just gotta push that advantage when they don't have the up B. Or am I stupid and they did have the up B? I don't know. I could be stupid. Momentum mail buy up. We're used to that.
Momentum mail, there it is again.
Hitting with the late hitbox of the anchor, leading it to 23% combo.
Yeah, that was just an unfortunate attempt at punishing the anchor from HeathenRite.
Yeah. Actually very happy to see parry punish up strong there, because earlier HeathenRite was just kind of doing down strong and it wasn't purpling, and it almost didn't kill several times. So just getting the nice up strong there instead of doing like a silly down strong for no reason, that was a combo. Is good. Very, very good. Break the what? Wow! That was disgusting, Meeles!
I don't even know what just happened.
Just the raw fishing rod and then getting the money afterwards too. That was like a maximum payoff. Edge guard.
Absolutely was.
Random down strong, it happens. That check goes so far. With momentum, I should preface. I think the gear pick on the stage is pretty decent, because once again, like FD in the middle of the stage, there's kind of no way to approach your opponent other than going through the middle of the stage or just jumping through. So kind of forcing the jump option is really good. Especially for someone like SK who can kind of smack Kragg out of the air pretty well with a bit of disjoint. With like Nair or something. Or up tilt even. It's pretty standard Kragg stuff so far. Big forward strong. That was a good punish on the LB.
So we're seeing the counterplay to the counterplay comment. We've already mentioned that Shovel Knight's been really good at. I'm sorry, I keep just saying Shovel Knight. I'm just so bad at saying.
Oh, you're good.
Shovel Knight's been really good at breaking the pillars, and now he's ready starting to jump off the pillars before they're broken and trying to punish the punish.
Yeah. Well, that was weird. Right now, both these players. Wow, that was crazy. Both these players were kind of fighting for the control of that rock over there on the side of the stage, trying to make sure neither of them die too early. That is gonna do it though.
Attack up strong.
And we're gonna see. Guess what? A game 5. Versus HeathenRite and Meeles, who frankly, this is a very fun set. Both of these players are very fun to watch.
They are.
So good for them. Alright. Game 5. There we go. We're gonna see a starter stage actually. Probably a comfort pick more than anything. We're going to Lover's High. Don't correct me. But yeah, Tower Heaven, very neutral stage. I do think Kragg likes it quite a bit, especially like the top plat. That was an iffy fishing rod. But I know a lot of Kraggs are a big fan of this stage. Kind of easy to set up the rocks so that you don't die super early, and drop through fair is very mean as an option, so it's nice to have. While SK on the other hand, I imagine Meeles just likes the stage. I don't know what SK specific stuff is gained by going here. I'm trying to think. Go on.
I think similar to Spirit Tree, you have that platform mix-up, but it's a little bit different because, as you said on the other ones, these platforms are not as low as the other ones. So sometimes it's really easy to just wait under platform and then punish.
That's true. Hiding under platforms, especially when someone's like on the top plat, that was so scary.
Oh my goodness.
Just raw forward strong gonna take that stock. And that's the first stock of game 5. Another parry, jeez. Yeah, this is definitely, I think, a good counter pick from HeathenRite, because I know of a lot that Kragg kind of gets from going here. Both of those silly down Bs off like top plat and side plats, as well as I think the stage is decently large, blast zone wise, so gonna be able to abuse that heaviness gained from being Kragg. That was what?
From Rock Soul.
Yeah.
But he didn't go anywhere?
Just kind of threw the rock at the Infinite Dagger, got hit by the Infinite Dagger first, and then, yeah. Gets hit by the rock shards and lives, and is still on the third stock. But that 4 strong is going to close it. That was good for Meeles. Down strong. Off the side plat. I do like to see when that hits like that. It's very fun.
Meeles is doing a very good that he upstrung the rock onto the top platform and is now just pressuring Kragg so he can't get to his tool.
That's very true.
Kragg just broke the rock.
Like Kragg has to go really out of his way if he wants to grab that rock off top plat.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have up there.
And it's hard to get out of your way when you're just getting constantly barraged by Shovel Knight SL.
True.
Just
definitely still winnable for Meeles here. Just getting a little further and further every time they get hit. Every time he gets hit. Sour spot up strong. A little backy schmacky. Definitely a very scary percent here. I think up strong will start killing on SK for sure. Down strong though, another very hard to DI down strong. So
Right.
we take those 100%. SK with full neutral tools though, definitely one of a pretty good character in this game. If like SK started out with like momentum mail and like ghost gloves every game, good character. So having final stock like Steve Diamond equivalent of utility is very, very nice. I love how fast the gear comes out on that underneath the rock there.
Yeah, I've never even thought of that before. That's a really cool use to make that come out fast.
Mm-hmm. HeathenRite though, ruining the safety net that Meeles had set up with that rock on the side. Ooh. Very, very close game 5. Forward strong. HeathenRite off stage. Gonna pour DI on the forward air.
Yeah, wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, probably just trying to DI away from whatever fall up was coming. And I mean, Kragg's legs are big.
That happens.
All right, good Russ or Mango? Who won first game? Of that winners round 2 I think it was. Mango won that one?
That's what Godress said earlier.
Okay.
Can you confirm if that's right, Godress?
Mingo is Forest born. And you are Eliana, which honestly, Eliana, not a very common character down here.